Hello my beautiful friends. Look at this pretty little fairy. With this fairy from Autumn Stories book, I decided to start our autumn season. I was also thinking to use something I haven't used like nearly forever, I should say, and I'm talking about the distress oxides. I wish to do a little bit of distress background the easy way, because honestly I don't have much knowledge about it, what to use, how to use it, but I somehow wish to try it out and make a tiny page. So I'm looking for colors. Well, my selection is like, I probably own like maybe 10% of inks, so my selection of colors is really small, but I think and I hope that even though it's small, we still can make something really pretty. I also have some cute little thingies to use like this, them thingies, I don't know, you call them brushes, little brushes. I think I like these colors, but also I think it would be so beautiful, whoops, to have a little bit of green going on, because she is orangey, but she has kind of greeny scarf, so I think it would be so beautiful. So let's start with that. Let's do something. Maybe I'm gonna start with this color, because this seems to be like neutral as much as possible. So I'm thinking to start maybe with that color, and we're gonna just jump in. Now, one thing I notice is that I have this trouble in terms of I don't know, I just see a big difference between someone else doing inking and I'm like, I have these blobs. So I'm gonna try to be gentle with it, because I really do not have much experience in making backgrounds this way, but at the same time I see so many gorgeous backgrounds with inks, and I do have ink, so use what you have, Marta. So that's what I'm thinking to actually do. Now I'm gonna grab the other color and see if I can somehow, I'm using just a tiny little journal book that I got from a friend of mine. She used to make them on her Instagram. I don't know if she still does it, but this is just a cute little handmade journal, and I thought it's so ideal when it comes to making small pages like that. So let's see how is this so far. That is so cute. So far so good. Let's see. I miss crafting, and as well making big pages like the A3 size pages that we've done. Like, I love it, but it's not that easy to find time. So I figured, and I said it to Lucas, I said it to Aida, I said, guys, I miss crafting, I really wish. And I just figured that making smaller pages, smaller, faster, maybe backgrounds, ideas, maybe this will allow me to create more often and to be here more often. Look at that! I don't know if it's good or bad, because honestly I'm nowhere to be expert with the backgrounds of this kind, but I do like it. So let's keep going, and I think I'm gonna sprinkle it with some water, and that will probably give us some fun effects for the background. So let's do that. And also I was thinking to maybe possibly grab the brown color. I don't know if I have it here. Oh, I can't see because, oh, it's here, because it would be nice to maybe have a little bit of a darker surface on the edges, something like that. There we go. Like, not maybe hugely. Oops. The rest of the pages are also distressed. That's okay. Maybe not hugely, but you know, just gently, just to have a little bit of that edging, which I think would be pretty nice, right? Just not too much, but just enough to have a little bit of a say here. Okay. Let's do the fun part, which is the sprinkling water. So I'm thinking to add and grab the tissue, and hopefully we're gonna lift some color. I hope I'm right. There we go. Oh, this is so pretty looking. Hi, Hannah. Hi, baby. Now this is looking so gorgeous. Do we miss a little bit of orange? I think so. I don't have the orange, but will this work? Let's see if this will work. A little bit, maybe just a little bit. and I don't have that many brushes. I think it's time to do some shopping. Maybe I'm gonna grab this one. How about this one? Let's see, is this color even matching? It is! It's going to be very nice. So let's do that. Let's do a little bit of that reddishy color. That's nice. I don't know if I should have like do a little bit of drying before anything, but I do like what I see right now. Okay, there's probably some techniques going on with that. Oh, this is so cute. I think I would love a little bit of maybe white splashes as well, a little bit of some sink, maybe some mushroom. We've got our girl, we have here some leaves, and I do miss old book pages, music note pages. So let's see if this will match. And what can we do? Maybe slightly differently. Maybe a little bit of stamping as well. How is that? I just feel that I love having a little bit of music notes. Actually, my color of jumper is like autumn, and this jumper is very special because I brought it last time I was in Poland. I brought it from Poland. It's actually Lucas's mom, so it's nice to have some memories from her. I don't know, for those of you that don't know, she passed away last September. So yeah, I'm just loving it. Let's see. Look, it is so cute. I think it's kind of, the color is there, which is nice. It's giving us still a vibe. However, I'm thinking that maybe I would still add a little bit of color. That would be, where's our beige color? You know, our favorite, there we go, Dantel color. So let's see if I will just glue down these two, because why not? and also I thought we could technically add a little bit of that inking on top of these book pages, right? Something like that. Is this what did I do this? I don't know, what did I do? No, I think I had this like that, so the circle was at the hair actually. Now there we go. Okay, and voila, a little bit of like this, and then we have our girl, then we have our hair. I do love the idea of these circles somehow. We're gonna add a little bit of extra leaves here and there, maybe behind, maybe we need some more, we shall see. But with that, how about adding a little bit of that Dantel color paint, like here? Let's see, just like, you know, like a little bit. There we go. So it's like, yeah, I love that. So something like that. So it's not as perfect, it's not as ideal looking, because there is a little bit of happenings. I like that, happenings. Okay, so that's that. Oh, I love it, love it, love it, love it. Now I still think we could add maybe a little bit of stamping. I do have some stamps here, like I have this text stamp, so maybe we could add this, and also maybe some washi tape, or maybe this washi tape, or white stamping. Let's try this first. I was thinking to possibly add these gorgeous leftovers from rice paper. Let's see. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love this. So she could be like that. However, we could move these because this is behind her. I'm gonna divide these, and I'm thinking we could just mix it up nicely with that a little bit. Oh, that's so cute. And then we have the hair. Oh, this is so pretty looking. And we have the leaves. Yes, I think that works beautifully. Let's fussy cut happy, hello. Hello Autumn. I think it's going to be a lovely start with this title for the autumn season. Hello Autumn seems like the right beginning. However, there's one lovely word, which is friendship, that also matches, I think, our two. So that could be nice too. If you're not thinking the Hello Autumn, could be friendship, and that's nice, I think. Okay, now, oh, I love it. It's a little bit too bright for my liking, I think, for this page, because it's quite dark, but we shall see, because we will add some white splashes for sure. And or maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is gonna match once everything is cut out better. Oh, it is fine, it is perfect. Look, it could be just right here. Hello Autumn. Oh, beautiful. So let's grab the clear gesso, and we start by adding our clear gesso to our rice paper. Now let's do that. I'm gonna start with this one, with this little element here, the corner. No. Oh, that's lovely. More gesso. Now I think I'm gonna move it slightly to the side, because of the spiral thingy. That was no problem. And I purposely didn't add white underneath it, under my rice paper, because you know what? I think sometimes it's nice to have a little bit of this semi-transparency. So I like the idea of having our text underneath it being more visible. So it depends what I want to show. I didn't want this to be too much happening. I can't remember where was that. Was it like here? I think it was like here, right? Yes. I didn't want this to be too obvious, too visible. So it really depends on my liking in the particular moment. Always rice paper will work better when there's clear, white, bright, creamy surface underneath it, because the see-through element will be just looking better, basically. Not see-through, it just the actual rice paper will look better, because you will see the design much better. But ultimately, I love this. I love how it kind of blends in without being too obvious for the eyes, and I do love that. Actually, I do love that. Okay, let's have this one dry. Does it want to stick? No, it's fine. Okay, we may add a little bit of clear gesso here on top of that, everywhere actually, so that way we're gonna prime everything. Now, people are saying different things about clear gesso. Recently, someone said clear gesso is not for art journaling, this and that. Guys, do whatever makes you happy and whatever works best for you. If clear gesso is your friend as it's mine, that's fine. If it's not, because it's priming for, as some people say, it's for canvases, that's fine. Everyone's opinion is different. Stick with what makes you happy and what works best for you. Let's try this. Hello my beautiful friends, I'm back to you in the evening. Life had a different plan for today, to be honest, so I couldn't come up to finish this page earlier, but here I am. In the meantime, I'm not too sure where we finished, but in the meantime I have fussy cut this mushroom, which I think, look, it fills in the page perfectly. I also moved the girl because I think that she could be in the middle, right, but she will cover a little bit of that bulb, which I think I like it. So I think cutting off her wings, filling the little gap here with the mushroom would be just right. So I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna try to glue down our fairy right now, our autumn beautiful fairy, and all the rest of the elements, and we are going to be nearly finished. I have to say it's quite surprising how the background turned out, because I didn't plan on covering that much of the oxide background, but I think it works beautiful. I like a little bit of this music notes in the background. Possibly I wish this to be maybe visible slightly more, but I think it's looking very good still. So that's what we have. I like that glue because you can still move this glue around after even few minutes. So I like that because it's helping me to move around my elements. I think for collages it's fabulous idea to have glue like this because it really does help us to make a decision, change the composition, maybe change a little bit of positioning of the elements. Like now I can lift it and add it up and see how this works best. I wonder one thing, shall we add a little bit of gesso on top, so that way we would be maybe adding a little bit of shading as well. I think that could be nice, that could work actually, so we may do that. Let's add our beautiful bunny. There we go. He is a doty, and I think I've seen everyone is using it, which I'm not surprised because he's just so cute. He is adorable, he's cute, his expression is just mesmerizing, I think. So I love that very much. So her wings are going to be cut off, but I think honestly that's okay. I honestly feel that's okay. And we have the autumn wording as well. No clean space anywhere here on the card left. Let me just have this one with the glue. I think I heard Emily. She came downstairs from studies because it's evening. It's quite late now. Hannah is asleep while Lucas is putting her to bed, so she may be just asleep. I think this leaf could work as well nicely, or maybe in here, one in there. Maybe he could be on the leaf or cover the leaf. I think the leaf will go under because he's so cute the way he is, and I think it's nice to have him fully seen. Or maybe I add smaller leaf. I'll see in a second if so. And also adding that, just a little filler of the page, I guess. There we go. Maybe I'm gonna add a little glue on those tiny antennas, leafy stuff, because I don't think I added enough. So there we go. If I'll add clear gesso on top, this will glue down as well, help it out to come on, to glue this down. So that's what we have right now. I love it. I think it's so cute and pretty. Maybe this, somehow I love as what it is without adding the leaf on top of the bunny. I forgot about stamping. I was hoping for some stamping, but it just didn't happen, which I think it's fine as well. Now all the brushes are dirty again. Oh no, they are on the right hand side, so here they are. I was thinking that I didn't craft for ages, so I should have clean brushes. So let's add a tiny amount of clear gesso on top, and I think we're gonna do a little bit of shadowing, just a little bit, not too much, because I don't think we need a lot for this page, to be honest. It's gorgeous as it is. So there we go. Now some gessos are gritty, so look for the gesso that it's smooth, like this one. This one is the little birdie one, and it's very smooth. It works beautiful. I heard that Michaels carry it, so check your local Michaels maybe. A friend of mine have told me this, so there we go. We need this to dry. I have this tool that it's quite old. If you long into scrapbooking, you probably own this tool. If you don't have it, you can use just nail filer. It would be just fine. It's a cool tool because it has a blade here. It has the distressing or some sort of blade here. Yes. Are you that long in the scrapbooking that you own this tool? I wonder. Do you have it or you don't? Are you team tool or not? I wonder. Let's have a chat about that. I'm curious because every time I'm using this, I've been asked, oh, where did you get that cool tool? Which again, honestly, you can use even scissors. Nail filing thingy would be just good as well. I'm gentle because a lot of times I did it and I ripped the pages quite badly, so I'm quite gentle. It's a good tool for the rice paper as well too. Oh, it glued down on this side. Oh, I may just rip this aside a little bit and that should work. There we go. Okay, that is good. Now the mushroom, by the way, came from the fungus book, if you're wondering. So we have the autumn stories the first time cutting and using it, and we have the fungus as well. I love how colorful this page is, because if you look at this one, I made this page recently for the members. If you're not a member, you may join, you may consider to join, because there are extra videos popping up from time to time. I love both, but I like the color pop here. I really do. I think I'm gonna jump in for some white splashes, and I would consider focusing my white splashes on the mushroom actually. I'll try that if if it's gonna work out, if I will find my white splashes. Oh, there we go. There they are, and some dirty brush. There we go. And I'm gonna cover the, yes, I'm gonna cover him as well, and there. Oh. Ooh, I have two, and I don't know which is old, which is new. Oh, this should work. There we go. So yes, I was just thinking to have a tiny touches of splashes, maybe not that tiny, but definitely here at the mushroom. Since this red mushroom has red dots, I think it's cute to add even white dots, sorry, to add even more, and a little bit of everywhere. Maybe not necessarily her face, but in places. Same here. There we go. Maybe I'm gonna cover his eye. Okay, I don't like that line that appeared. Am I able to get rid of it somehow? Possibly not. Possibly I'm doing it worse now, but let's see if we can fix it, because since we have gesso on top, in theory we are able to wash it off, right? Because there is a gesso on top. So let's see what happens. Sometimes that's the good thing of having gessoed surface, because yes, you can actually wash it off things, clean off things. Look, it did work. However, I'm gonna consider drying this part tiny bit, quickly, and maybe add last touch of a splash. I hope I won't regret that now. Okay, let's have this one here, this one here. There we go. That's it. That's so lovely. Hello, autumn. Okay, we did splashes, yet we haven't done the, the actual shading. Let's see the colors. I think the bark in this, or dark chocolate in this sense, would just work beautifully. So let's grab a brush and maybe this one. I'm really bad recently at keeping water next to me. I just have empty jars or dirty jars, as in with dirty water. So I'm really bad recently, I must admit that. I think I'm gonna just go for a touches of this color. Let's see. No, okay, not this one. This one, I said bark, Marta. So let's see this color. Oh, I don't know. Let's see the chocolatey one. Or maybe none eventually. No, this one, definitely. This one is warmer, I think. And possibly the warmer tones are what we may need. So let's see if we need anything actually, because honestly it's gorgeous as it is. So I'm not even 100% sure we need any shading right now. Maybe a little bit in some places, in the kind of in the edges, so we have the bunny. Maybe we could have a little bit of shading here, so left side kind of only, just a touch really, just to have a little bit of color dimension going on. Maybe it's better to do small, than have a blob of color and then worry where is this coming from. So take your time when you color it, when you're shading, shadowing. Look like it really touch, like really touch. I did manage to cut out her shoelaces, so cute. Remember that everything always looks better when it's dry. It really does makes a difference when it's dry. I feel my hands are shaking for some reason today. Maybe they're tired, to be honest. I think, possibly they are just tired today. I've played tennis, so maybe that's why as well. Lovely. You actually don't see much, right, Marta? There's no shading visible here. What are you on about? Really tiny. You can go back on to the place than just having too much. So take your time, honestly, take your time in your shading. Now, I'm using pointy brush. Sometimes I'm asked what brush you're using. Honestly, it's any brush you have, as long as it's just a nice pointy, that it's just easier to go at the edges on those grooves here. Something like that, you know? So let's see. I love it. I do love a bit of shading usually because it just is kind of extra depth that is given. And I do usually like it. I usually don't forget about it. Sometimes if I'm too excited. But I usually do remember about either splashes or the shading. I think it kind of finishes off the project and giving us this extra depth. Which, yeah, I think it's nice to have a little bit of that. But not too much. And you know what I also feel? That I try not to add the shading everywhere. Like really in the sense just to have bit of a shadowing going on, as if the sun goes from here, from the right, is it? From the right to the left, so that we have a little bit of you see there is underneath it here where I'm at now, there is finishing off rice paper. Rice paper is not that easy to shading on top of rice paper because the water actually breaks into through the surface, and also it creates sometimes not the greatest effect. We may not like it, so be mindful of that when shading on top of the rice paper. It's probably good to remember to have more gesso, like a better surface primed. Sometimes it doesn't help and it sink through too much, so we may be kind of mindful of that. Okay, this color, if you're wondering, it's dark chocolate 1930. It's the number. There we go. I do love it. I do love it. A little bit of shading actually really pops in everything. It's not a must, and you can use markers if you have, coloring pencil, watercolors. You can really shade with anything. As long as you have primed surface with the clear gesso, it's going to help you out and it's going to be just fine. So, oh, I love it. I think it's so pretty. Really, really good. I do love that. Sometimes it's good as well to go back because you may feel that, oh, this shading maybe isn't as I wish to, so you can move it around since you have the gesso there. Now, a touch of that color on top of here. I think that makes it nice. There we go. I'm sorry, my watch is stuka. What's the word in English? Stuka. Knocking. It's knocking. Oops. It's knocking on my desk today. Maybe I just have to move it around a little bit. And also, you know, like shading, shadowing, it's not a must. You can do it, but it's also, it's not that there's anything scientific about it. I don't know if that's even the correct name, but you know what I mean. Just take it easy. Don't overdo it. Take it a slow step. Sometimes by accident, like what I did, it went on my image, but that's okay too. You can wash it off as well if you don't like it, or fill it in more or something. Wow. Oh, this is doty. I like that so much. What a beautiful start of the season. With that, I'm gonna say thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to be in your homes. I hope you enjoyed this little quick tutorial. I hope I encourage you to make small pages. I think I love this size because this is the third page I did, because I think it really does not feel in it's not intimidating. You can still fit quite a lot. It's not that small of a surface, but it's nice because it's rectangular. And if you're wondering of the size, I'm gonna help you out here. It's like 13 centimeters by 18 centimeters, and in inches it is 5 inch by 7, I think. Yes, by 7, 5 inch by 7. So it's small rectangular journal. This one is handmade, but I'm sure you have some books in your homes, or maybe you can try and make it yourself. Have a beautiful day, my friends, and I'll speak to you very soon. Bye for now.